Well, let me go ahead and branch off from Mr. Fantina's answer and bring over to you, Mr. Vidadi. He was mentioning about what he believes perhaps that Iran will be reaching out to others as they have been doing lately. And this is a very complex situation, as we do know. And what should the top priority actually be for Iran at this moment, specifically for Iranian diplomacy? Should they reach out and find new allies? And according to, as Mr. Fantina said, should they have maximum resistance, or should they keep channels open for future dialogue, possibly with Europe?
Well, Ayatollah Raisi, before he passed away, he always said that we will negotiate with whoever negotiates with us respectfully. However, we will not sit around for negotiations. So that should be the doctrine of this administration in Iran as well, where they recently, just in the last week or so, signed a new preferential trade agreement with Oman, for example. They're increasing their activities on the ports of free trade that they have in Chabahar and Avand and Kish. If you look at Iranian websites, there's exhibitions on a weekly basis or multiple occasions in Iran. So the country is not standing still. However, it does need support from the government, the strongest aspect of the to push the economy forward and to increase its trade with its neighbors. Or, the bilateral countries around Iran is about 15 countries. That's not a small group. And you have countries, as we said, China and Russia already, we know India already. But there's also African market that it can tap. It can provide a lot of machinery, a lot of raw equipment, a lot of services to these countries, which it does already. So if the government continues to support the economy and the military is doing what it always has done, which is strengthening itself anyway, then there isn't much the West, especially Europeans and the Americans, can do. And Israel cannot do anything without the support of the US and Europe. Israel is beholden to them, is part of their colonial outpost, and without their permission and without their cooperation, cannot do much. And it fears that Iran's strength economically will support the countries that are on the axis of resistance. So Lebanon, we saw Dr. Ali Larijani just go to Lebanon again today to show his support for the Lebanese, especially the 1 year anniversary of Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, and Iraq and all of these countries. And so if Iran is economically strong and militarily we know it's strong, there isn't much the West can do. And so this kind of tide of going to the East, the increase of economy around the world and the strength of economy cannot be stopped then.